Thank you, Lord, for bringing us together on this thirsty Thursday. You're almost through the week.
New time.
I did not know, Lord, but thank you for giving me a 3-day weekend. Shout out to the state workers.
Wow.
We out here. Like, we are going to need it. Another day for rest, another day for tranquility, another day to praise you and all your amazingness. But thank you for bringing us together to do the show today. It's a Thursday, Didn't know if I was gonna make it, but I'm here. We all here. We all made it, and we gonna do this damn thing. So, hey man.
Hey.
So girl, we gonna do the damn thing.
We good. Back for
Trigger today is a mixed concoction that I made. It tastes like lemonade, but it's made with Appleton Jamaica rum. We had a whole episode that we tried to do last week, but
That's a good thing.
I don't think our prayer sent enough power through because it didn't work. So we didn't get enough anointment
That
last
was a
week.
good prayer, too.
Right, it was, yo.
Hey.
But this is the Busy Doing Nothing podcast. We are right in the middle of the conversation. I am your host, Mr. Freemans. To my left, I have
Taylor, a.k.a. Doc, to my left half.
Hi, VJ. Have me to my left eye.
That's good. That's the best.
I wanted to start off this week since we are basically wait, that happened on Sunday, right? Whatever. Send our condolences to the victims in Las Vegas for the the
Mass
tragic
shooting.
mass shooting, domestic
The
terror.
deadliest mass shooting.
Yeah, it was like 58 people he murdered. And
Oh, it went
like
up. That's how much it was. 50.
No, it's 58.
58
man.
people
murdered.
and it was like over 500 injured. That's a lot of people.
I mean,
Right.
a lot of guns and a lot of bullets. There's a lot
I
of
couldn't
people
even
out there.
imagine having a type of day that would make me load up multiple assault rifles and just shoot at random people. Like,
And then,
my day could never go that wrong.
What in the world was he thinking? Like,
and they said there was nothing wrong with him, no mental health issues, nothing like that. Like, he had a good life. So
I don't get it.
why is the question everyone's asking, and we will never know why because he's dead. And then they said his initial plan was to I think leave the country right after that, but instead he just killed himself and left a note. And he actually said that I was going to leave the country, but instead I decided to do this because I think he just at that point he was like, what's the point of even living? I don't deserve to live.
How did he think he was going to be able to get out of the country?
I don't know. He wrote that in his
his
note. That
girlfriend's
was
out of the country.
Yeah, but how is
But
he,
I don't know
first of
how
all, you
he
got to get
thought-
out of the hotel.
I guess because he figured nobody would find him or figure out who he was. But I don't know how because Las Vegas Strip is a heavily populated area. I've
Right.
been there before.
Unless he was going to leave all his guns, you're not going to be able to walk away with all that.
Well,
Like,
maybe-
somebody was like, it's the dude with the 8 duffel bags right there.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
He had money, so I don't know. Who knows what type of plan or concoction he could have put together to trap doors
True.
and some more stuff,
True.
They said that it was like a sniper's nest. Like the whole
Yeah.
room was just he had cameras and everything to watch if the police was coming. He done shipped his girlfriend off to the Philippines for real
yeah.
before the whole thing.
I don't know.
He thought that
Sent
out.
money
That was
to her
intentional.
to buy
He
another
thought
house?
that out.
Yeah.
That was
Like-
his vacation. That was his
like-
vacation.
Yeah, basically sent money to her so she can buy her another house for her and her family and stuff like that's a lot.
And
I
that's-
just still don't know what could make somebody do that, though. Like,
It's like, what's that? Sociopath or a psychopath or something like that.
devil
Yeah,
reincarnated.
Yeah,
He
they're
like
definitely
a-
the devil.
He a sociopath or
One of
something.
those, man. It's just
But no, I mean, it just makes me think, like, I feel like the country needs to have stricter or more restrictions on who can and can't get a gun. Because every gun he had was registered and legally in his name. So it's just like he has, literally military-grade weapons as for personal use. I don't understand what happened.
I don't know.
focus.
Military grade weapons, but you can't even get a 9. Like you can't even get a
Right.
9mm sometimes. Like you
Yeah.
can't even
Like I said, he had money, so therefore he had access to these weapons. I mean, money gets you a lot of things. It opens up a lot of doors.
That
So
is true.
probably knows
he's
a lot
a
of
successful
powerful people.
person.
I don't know. I know that was one of our questions of the day was, do you think we should have stricter gun laws in the country? I say yes, because
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to get some army guns.
Regardless of how
Like-
loose our gun laws is, let's be real, they still more strict on black people from buying those same guns with the same laws. So you might as well just make it more strict all the way around. But we all know the NRA not gonna have that because they'll blow this country up before they let it go.
And the argument is always the amendments, our rights, as human beings. But I mean, it's
what
not.
does anyone even need like a gun for?
No, I'm not gonna say
you're law
people.
enforcement. Like you don't need that shit to protect the household.
That's what I mean. That's the thing though. But you have the
You can
right
use
to protect
other
your house.
things
That's
to
the thing.
protect your fucking
You can keep
household
it
than a gun.
in a house and in your car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
then that's your
it
right.
has to be a certain.
No, I don't think. I mean,
Safety
because
issue.
again, and like you could be sane when you buy it, and then you turn.
You
things,
just go
so,
crazy,
but
yeah.
What the fuck? No, not. I feel
Their
like,
argument
again,
is just basically almost like civil rights again, because they're like, how are you gonna take that away from us? And that's always their
The
argument.
thing
Right.
is, these are
doesn't matter.
old ass laws. Like these
Yeah,
laws.
and they're old ass white
from,
men
like,
who are trying to
these are
standing
old
behind them and
laws that
governing
you
them.
had to protect
The
your
people in
house
NRA
back in
are
the
older
day with
white
a
men,
gun.
yo.
You know, like you
Same
had
people
to
who
be
broke
out
the
there
law.
on the phone,
Yeah,
like
yo.
get the fuck off my property. But like
Catch me, hurt you in my farm.
back then. But now, like you don't need that shit.
Yeah,
like, you
I
don't
agree.
need that shit now.
Like you said, I agree. If you're not like a law enforcement, then why do you really?
See, I
Need to
disagree
be
with
out
that.
and
I
about.
think people should be able, but
What do you need it for?
well, I do think you should have one maybe for your protection.
what?
Because if somebody
Everybody has
like
a
if somebody
protection.
does break into your
to
house,
protect yourself.
let's say
from
somebody
shoot
breaks
somebody?
let's say somebody breaks
Hell
into
yeah,
your
somebody
house
break
and they
in my
have a
house,
gun,
I'ma
what are you
shoot
gonna
'em.
do? If somebody
You
breaks
know,
into your house with an illegal gun, what are you gonna do?
But, then,
Shoot 'em.
but I'm saying.
But I'm saying, what if you don't have one because you don't think
But
you
I
need
mean,
one?
like, it's, I don't.
Throw a
It shouldn't be that
knife.
easy for anybody to get it, even if you get it illegally. Like,
I
that
mean, it's
shit-
always going to be
shit
that.
is
That's
like-
always going to be the thing.
you
Whether
don't
they
need
make,
that shit.
because we got loose gun laws and people still got illegal guns.
Yeah,
So
but it's
But
like,
then
it's
there's
an
other
automatic
problems,
fucking
yeah.
weapon.
That's what I'm
like,
saying, but
why
that
are we
was-
treating that like
that's
it's a
it.
fucking
Right,
what,
I
like,
don't think
you
you
have
should be
knives in
able
your
to-
house, but it's just a fucking knife. Like, no, you should not be able to have guns in your fucking household just at your fucking disposal.
I don't think
Like,
people
that's
should
the
be able to
law,
have
yeah,
like
like-
machine guns and assault rifles legally,
Any
but like a
gun.
pistol, like like a little handgun, or something like that. I think
You can
People
kill
got to
somebody with
protect.
any
You
gun.
can
Yeah,
put,
at least you
yeah,
can get.
kill somebody
I think you
invading
should be
your
able to have a
home.
gun that you can put in a holster. If it can't fit in a holster, you shouldn't have
It
it.
doesn't matter where it
If
is.
you got a gun
like,
that
if
you got to
you're
strap on your back and
crazy
walk
as
down the street
shit,
like Rambo, you don't
like,
you
it
don't
doesn't
need
matter.
one. Like,
I mean, it's
'cause
the law. You
if
have a
turn
right to get a
crazy
gun,
as shit,
yo.
If you're
But
It's
think
your
about
right,
it,
though.
like,
if you couldn't
whether it's in
legally-
a holster or whether it's not like you're crazy as shit, you're gonna shoot people.
That's
or
like
it
taking away
doesn't
somebody's
matter.
right to vote. But I mean, like,
No, it's
Think
not.
about
No.
those
They-
kids that find them guns.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
too,
That
like,
too,
yeah,
like,
those
and
I mean,
accidentally
and that
shoot
happens.
themselves
That
or
happens.
whatever. Like that shit is crazy.
You know,
I
as
don't
has
feel
a
like-
gun. Justin's stepdad had a gun. It was like a shotgun, and but he's protecting his Justin, and then the two. I mean, but no, three younger kids. He's protecting
But what if those
four
kids
kids,
found the gun?
4 kids, and whatever, four of his offspring, and then his wife.
Okay.
So
What if the kids found the gun though? Like, what if they just?
I mean, that's on him as a
stole-
father,
like,
yeah.
roll up in the closet and it just falls somewhere.
But what if
and some
somebody came
shit.
and he didn't have it though? So
That's what I'm saying. You
There's
never
other
know
things
what
you
could
can use to
happen.
protect yourself. You can't like
Nah,
you can't.
but you
it's
should
more,
carry
a
it's
blade
more,
on you?
it's more absolute.
I feel like in my house, I should be able to have it. I should be able to have that to protect myself because who knows what whoever's coming in your
You
house
don't know
is
what
going
they
to
have, yeah.
So
I
if they, I mean, you got a knife, they come in your house with a gun, you lost automatically.
Aspect of it, like that's just one thing. And again, you're saying.
But you gotta think about it. Most
people.
people who do break in people's houses have guns. Like most
Right.
people don't break
No,
into a
I'm
house
saying in
with
general,
no
like-
backup plan. Like you're not just
Yeah.
gonna break in there with a screwdriver and be like, "Give me everything you got." I'm gonna unscrew your light bulbs or something. Like they're gonna have a gun or something. Like so, a knife really isn't gonna do you much
Okay, well
good.
then we're still gonna have this problem all the time.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
anybody
we
can
are.
get them.
But what I'm
Like,
saying
anybody
is
can get them.
they shouldn't be able to legally purchase machine guns. Even like little
What is that
handguns.
gonna- you
Okay,
can
say
shoot somebody and
this
kill
way.
somebody
Say
with
this
a
guy
pistol,
had
like-
say he had a pistol.
You don't have
That
to-
many
a gun
people
is a
wouldn't
gun.
know.
You don't have to have a
Gun.
machine
But
gun
no,
to
what I'm
fucking
saying is,
shoot
if
and
he
kill
had a
somebody.
pistol, you can't rain bullets down on
Yeah,
a
I mean,
concert
that's-
with a
that's
pistol.
true, yeah.
So like, if he had a pistol, you only shoot maybe like 20 bullets, and then
I
you got to
mean,
reload and
still,
get another
there's
gun.
20 fucking
It's
people
still
that
a
are
lot, but
dead,
you
like,
can't
it's
rain
what the
bullets
fuck?
down into a concert with a pistol.
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess
but
he's saying the
I'm
lesser
saying-
of two evils. You're
it's-
saying
yeah,
like
but
let's
damn,
get
like,
rid
what
of the
the fuck?
evil. That's
Like,
what you're saying.
like,
And there are-
oh,
and there-
I'm not able to kill thousands, but I can kill fucking hundreds. So, like, what the fuck?
Hundreds, yeah, yo,
What the
basically, yo,
fuck?
I mean, yo, it is what it is,
Like,
yo.
that's fucked
Trump
up.
said only
Like,
16 people died in Puerto Rico compared to thousands in Katrina. So, like,
No,
I
he's
mean,
what the
yeah,
hell?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
still not like.
It's
what
not,
the
yeah, that's
fuck?
messed
Like,
up.
But no, what I'm saying
Right.
is because I do think there are good people.
Like,
who
I don't think you probably
are
you think that if you
law-abiding.
were, got shot or one of your family members got shot, you're
I
not going to
wouldn't
be
wanna hear
like,
that.
well, damn, like, at least
Well,
he
what
couldn't
about-
ring thousands off. Like, Like, and it was just
What's his name had a gun on him? Was it Philando Castile and he was a law-abiding citizen. The cop shot his ass. Like, but He was within his rights to
And
have a
that's another
gun.
thing,
He
yeah.
had
That's what I'm
within his
saying.
rights
It's
to
all
How
have
we
a
protect
gun.
ourselves from these cops? Because
That's a whole nother
they
thing.
just run up in your house and raid your
Like,
shit
they need to
too.
go
That ain't
through
gonna-
Like, they run up in your
People
house
go
and
through
raid your
trainings
shit.
at work all the time. They don't pay attention.
Nah,
No, not
today.
just, I mean, like
I was sleeping
physical,
through mine.
mental, like they need to run tests.
Oh, okay.
Like they
Cops,
need to
yeah.
like they should go through a whole, like, it should be a hell of a process. Like, you should not be able to just go out here. I mean, I know it's a process, but like pretty much anyone can be a gun.
Yeah.
It should not be that fucking easy. Like,
They
you
said
should
it-
have to be like the best of the best, have like been in the army, have done like hella shit to be able to cut, like,
That's the
to
thing.
work your
yo.
fucking
see,
They
mental.
got lazy.
They make
don't
it like a
care.
job you can get into pretty much out of
Yeah.
high school.
You
And I
should be
think-
doing hella
they
like
should-
mind game tests, like
I think the
psycho-
offset
go
to that
through
is police
counseling,
officers,
like all that shit.
at least the good police officers, there are good police officers,
Yeah,
and they
there
don't get
are.
paid enough. So it's like, why would I mean, if you're going to require somebody to be so superior physically, mentally, they should be getting paid more than what is
Yeah,
like
of
$30,000
course,
a year. It's
cool.
like
Yeah, they don't
whatever they
do
make.
shit.
So police officers
I'm
don't
not
really
knocking
make
that.
nothing. But I think if you're going to require them to have be at such a higher level of humanity or whatever, or athletic ability, whatever else, you should be paying them more. But they don't pay as much, so they probably just like, well, we'll just let anybody in because they're not getting that much money
yeah.
anyway.
Like, that should be one of the toughest things to be able to do.
It should be.
should,
But with that
but
being
it's not.
said, they
That's-
should
You're
also
protecting
pay
other
more.
people.
That's like kind of like, well, that's the same like we should probably pay teachers more because
Yeah, you
they're the
should.
ones molding
Yeah.
our
Yeah,
the
you
future
should.
of the country.
You definitely should
But-
pay them more than you pay fucking these artists and fucking rappers.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
fucking
yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but this
entertainment.
doesn't work like that though.
I mean,
'Cause
obviously.
they're not. Yeah, supply and
It's an
demand. There's a
opinion.
bunch of supply, so
That's how it
demand.
works. That's just my
Yeah.
opinion.
But I mean,
That's
the
all.
biggest thing that the whole original purpose of guns, or at least the right to have them, was so they could protect themselves from government tyranny.
I feel like
quote
guns should
unquote.
be for hunting and law enforcement, and that's it.
I
And
mean,
I don't even feel like you should
Yeah.
hunt. I don't even like that shit. But whatever. If you're gonna have
it's
it,
that
like
right, I guess.
use it to fucking kill to get like food for like animals and shit. But like,
I could just go to the store and start.
I mean, you could ideally. I mean,
It's the
But
same
I'm
thing.
just
You could
saying,
come up
with
like,
reasons
those are
that
the
would
only
make
two reasons why I would
exceptions,
ever
but at the
think
same
that
time,
someone
people
would
gonna
get a
buy
fucking
them
gun.
and use them for whatever they choose to use them
Yeah,
for. Whether
that's
it's
true.
illegal
Yeah.
or not. Like, I'm
True.
pretty sure when them people sold him those assault rifles, they were like, "You're not gonna go. They take this to a concert and shoot thousands
no,
of
no,
people."
no,
Are you?
right, but I
They
mean,
was
like,
probably
if
just
you're,
like-
if you're using them for hunting, like, you can't just have them in your house. Like, you have to go somewhere and like
Like
borrow
rent
them
guns?
Why
and
is he
fucking-
hunting like that though? Like,
No,
like
I'm not saying he was hunting. I'm saying that's
Damn.
just what they should be.
So you think they
used
should
for.
only let you rent them or something
Yes.
at a hunting
Yeah,
event?
at a fucking facility.
But a lot of times
Oh,
hunting,
yeah.
a lot of
Yeah, do
times
that
hunting
shit.
isn't like orchestrated. It's
It's
like they
not,
have seasons,
yeah.
and you can
Yeah.
just go out
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
wild and get whatever you get
I
in
mean,
a certain
yeah.
area. But
Yeah.
I mean, they
You
can't
can
really
have that
regulate it
shit,
because
like,
there's
you
nowhere
can
to
have
check
that shit in the
in.
middle of the
automatic
woods
gun like
somewhere.
that.
Yeah, like you can't just
You
check
buy
in and be
gun
like, yeah, I'm
walk
ready to
in the
hunt
woods,
here.
yo.
You
So.
could build stuff in the middle of like woods and have people like a shack or something, and it has like all the shit in
They be
there.
out
But then
there
that's almost a sense of animal cruelty because then you have to confine animals in there because, say for example, you got this check-in building here, but then
I'm not
animals are
saying it for
everywhere.
sport, but like go and do like a normal hunting things, like what you do. Like if sometimes you do go out there and you don't find shit. Like what the fuck?
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, them white people. I'm sorry, be like fuzzy lumpkins out there. Yeah. I'm telling you, they be shooting stuff, yo. Like all of them be shooting. Like what is shit? Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I mean, I do think people should be able to have them. It just should be limited. First of
think
all, they
there
should
should
be
be
more.
other
They should be vetted more thoroughly.
I don't even know the process, but
And they shouldn't sell military grade weapons to people on the street. Like that's just dumb to me.
I could
like,
probably come with a machine gun to the next episode. Yo. Let's just be real.
Stay tuned because we might not fucking be here next week. The fucking pastor comes on.
Stay off the
Rim
BDN
shots
property.
to the fucking BDN podcast.
Wasn't it a show, a movie called The Preacher, where he was killing a bunch of people with
I
guns?
think so. Yo.
Damn.
I think so.
Who is
They
that?
come in with a long black robe. But nah, but
That's interesting.
nah, I mean everybody getting shots taken at him this weekend. He was around what is it, the sports world is Cam Newton got shots at him for being sexist, quote unquote sexist, for his response to some lady.
I forgot her name. Something with an R. It start with an R.
Yo, it don't even matter about her name.
He
Is it Rodriguez? I don't know. I ain't even
Yeah.
going to say it. But
She
like-
asked him a question post game or something, and he was just like, "I'm surprised that you're a woman and you know this NFL term or something like that." And of course, she took it to heart, and sexist and feminism and all of that came and made a mess.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't know about her. That's stupid.
Yeah, he was just like, I think it's funny, and she's like, what? I think it's funny that you know about routes.
Right.
No, I think he said I think it's funny to hear about routes from a woman.
Right.
Yo,
Why is that? That he's just in like
he's just messing
like,
around. He probably was flirting or something. Like,
Yeah.
like,
he
what
might
the
have been,
fuck?
Probably
That's
was
stupid.
flirting.
Yeah, well, that wasn't him. That was his David Banner beard talking.
man.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
But she got real offensive over
Yeah,
it.
so
She
offensive,
was like,
man.
you know, basically saying
That's good.
that it demeans all women in the field of sports.
But yeah,
and
like this is
stuff
first
like
time
that.
talking to a female in the field. He's
Right.
an NFL superstar. He's been talking to women analysts and news reporters or whatever. So
I mean, I feel like
it's not his first time though. Like
in a way, I kind of understand where she's coming from, but it's so stupid. Like, I understand
make a
that
big
as
deal.
no, yeah.
No, wait a minute, but I mean,
I
it's
would
more
address
like
them after
that's
the show
my
or something,
field. This
though.
is my field of work, so
Right.
why would I not like know that shit?
Yeah.
On that perspective,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
where
She
she's
knows
like,
that she knows though. So
okay,
But I
I'm
think he
just
was
saying.
joking
And then-
though. Like,
that's what I think.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, it's not that big of a deal. I wouldn't have fucking blown up about
She
it.
wasn't
But
But
nah.
Marshawn Lynch is a total jackass. He's an intentional piece of shit to reporters all the
run through a
time.
motherfucker's face.
Yeah.
I don't see that shit.
They do it all the time. It's just those big personalities that they have. I think they do
I
it.
think they're just
for,
not
like,
accustomed to him doing that. Like they
That's
used
what
to
it
Marshawn
was.
Lynch doing stuff like that. I think Cam Newton, because for a while he kind of
He's
straddles the
clean cut.
fence, on how he talks. And then when he said something like maybe jokingly
So
or,
it's the end of the world.
or real, they like, wait a minute, I'm not used to this, so he might be serious type deal.
Because
So.
I mean, Russell Westbrook does the same thing in the NBA. He just says whatever out his mouth. You know what I'm saying? But it was a joke. Like he wasn't even trying to be rude.
But didn't you say he was losing sponsors and stuff because of it now too?
Dannon said they're gonna finish out this finish out this contract, but they're not gonna renew it with him or whatever.
Alright, if
But
you have a good
dang,
season, they
nobody
not.
cares.
That's what I'm saying, like,
If you have a good season,
Nobody
they're
want
not
no
going
liquid
nowhere.
yogurt. I want to eat my yogurt. I don't want to drink it.
Right.
Yogurt.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, not my yogurt
Dannon.
sponsor. Even like it's like a
But everybody
athletic
going
thing.
vegan these days. Nobody cares.
All right, ain't nobody eating
So,
that anyway. If it's not, what is it? Is it Godiva? No, that's
I
not
don't know what.
Godiva's chocolate. I'm thinking of Chobani or whatever it is, them
Yeah.
Greek or whatever
Right.
organic yogurts or whatever.
No,
Ain't nobody eating none of that.
Yeah.
Dannon.
Nah,
But
I got time of them.
They good. Yeah, like
The turn to Greek yogurt, man. I always get 10 for $10, yo.
I tried one. Yo. It tasted like glue. I couldn't do it.
15 grams
Like,
of protein. Yo. And that probably depends on the brand you get. Or whatever.
I had I think it was Chobani.
I don't know what kind I just got, but it wasn't that. Greek yogurt, people, is good
Yeah,
for you.
it's
You try
good.
you gotta
Greek
get
yogurt
used to
is
it,
good.
probably.
Yeah, yo, you the
Wise
health
words
buff,
from
yo.
the
So
pastor.
your words better than mine. I don't think it's nasty. But what else is going on in the world? I drew a blank. I think I done had too much
Yeah.
lemonade.
It's too
See, yo, y'all let me fall. Y'all let me jump off the cliff that last time.
No, please, Jesus.
Y'all
Like,
let me.
I was waiting
yo,
for somebody to take the fucking wheel from you.
Yo,
because
I'm
Jesus.
standing at the cliff and I
Oh
just.
my god.
And ain't nobody was like, yo, chill, yo.
No, and nobody was as lit as you. Like,
Swan
I'm
Ton
like,
dived off.
Sunday,
Swan
my nigga,
Ton.
Yo,
Yo.
this was going to fuck all.
I was, yo. That was the whatever I was drinking, talking. Let me do it
Said,
again.
Must-
Do you say in what was it, the Grand Marnier or something like that?
Oh, man.
Yeah. It
They was trying to get us big lit.
yeah. On a Sunday, I couldn't. I mean, I did, but I shouldn't have. Let me put it that way.
I couldn't even wake up, though, from going off Friday to Saturday, yo. So.
Yeah, I was pretty thankful. I just sipped.
No, yo, somebody should have strapped me into a seatbelt or
Oh
something.
god.
Like,
I don't know, man.
I was reckless. But what else? What else?
No, we had the strippers joint.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
question about the strippers.
That was your question,
An
right?
interesting
Question of the
Had
day
these
for
hot
Joe.
topics.
Have these hot topics?
Oh, my topic was would you date a stripper, female or male? Like, would y'all date a stripper?
Did you date one?
No.
I mean, I think the population of male strippers is probably significantly less than female strippers. So, would you date a male stripper?
It's probably
I'm sitting here thinking about it. I'm like,
Would you want to date a male stripper?
Oh, yeah.
What?
I don't even want to go see a male stripper.
No, it doesn't matter, but let's just say he does it on the
You
weekend.
ain't gotta go see it. What if that's just his profession?
I feel like you're on low key gay.
Okay, no, we're not even talking about that. Like,
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
okay, so let's just disregard
I
that.
know some
what the
straight
fuck? You're in these
strippers.
tight ass fucking. You got costumes going on, and you fucking shaking
It's a way to make money,
shaking
yo.
your shit like all day long.
Females shake their shit to make money, so why can't he shake his
And
shit?
I wouldn't date a female stripper if I was a nigga. So what
Really?
the fuck? No.
I know like one stripper guy, and I don't like his attitude and personality. So
He
it
just
makes
messed
me
up
think,
everybody.
yeah, like he messed it up for everybody. So
There's
it makes
nothing
me
wrong
feel
with
like
strippers. I feel like that's what you
he
have to
real
do. That's what you have to
cocky.
do. Cool.
Yeah, like he's
I just
like,
wouldn't date one. I don't want to
Okay.
date you. I don't have a problem with it. Like, I don't think you're anything less than what the fuck I am because you strip. Like, sometimes people need to make a living. Cool, but like morals wise, I couldn't do it.
But
Yeah, he kinda
How
like-
serious are we talking?
Wait, when you say date, do you mean like
like-
seriously
Yeah,
or?
like, be in a relationship.
Oh,
oh
okay.
no,
And like I'm not saying get into a relationship and try to tell him or her to like stop doing that shit.
Right,
Like, I'm
you have to
saying what the
accept it.
fuck they go do that shit every night. That's their job. Like that's what the fuck they do. Like you get up. And
What
go
if
to
what if they
work.
do a part time? Is that any factor here, or is this?
What the fuck? That's
many
it.
hours
that
is
is
she
a
spending
question you asked though. Not what about-
Like how
it
often
is.
are you there?
Yeah.
How
yo.
often you got a real job? Like
If they do
No,
they do a
I'm talking
part
about that's
time.
your shit.
That's their career
'Cause
path.
Not a career path, but like that's
I
just
know some
what
people
you
do a part time though. So that's
What
cool,
does that
right?
mean?
Does
That's
that
like
make you
saying
less? Make
You
you
only have
less
part time
morals?
sex. Like it's still the same.
I'm a
type
part-time
of shit.
thought,
Like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
So I guess it's out of the question of dating porn stars, right?
Ew.
I'm
All right,
not dating no
listen,
damn
listen,
porn
listen,
star.
listen,
Hell
listen.
I used
no.
to want to be.
All right. The confessions of BDN.
Hell, yo, it looked like the easiest job.
They
It
say,
is.
Nah,
I
they say
feel
that
like-
shit hard, yo.
Yeah.
You got nothing.
I
Get
heard
that
it
shit
was,
back
yeah.
up.
I know.
Yeah,
Niggas
that's
have to like
terrible.
niggas have to fuck you. Like you have to go through all that shit.
Oh no,
like,
no,
I was talking about just-
no. I'm talking about.
No, when you go through that industry, like
Okay,
as
we're not.
being-
You on some other
no,
shit now.
Being a porn star, they go no.
All right, well, yeah,
y'all
whatever.
out
Okay,
here
I'm talking
trying
about
to
the
do
I'm
that
heterosexual
shit.
not, but I mean, I wasn't
was-
thinking that
yeah,
way.
we're not
but
talking about
I was
that.
just talking.
Like-
Yeah, I'm pretty sure some do that, but we're talking
No,
about.
most
we're not
of
talking-
them.
No, I'm not
most of
talking
them
about
do
that.
shit. I watched a documentary on that shit. Most
Alright,
of them,
we're moving on,
No,
yo.
most of them do that. Okay, you don't want to accept the reality.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
so
I
what
wasn't
did-
at that. I wasn't going that
I'm not
angle
saying
when
that
I
that's what
said
you
that.
want
so.
to do. I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that like there's businesses where like in order to make money, like
I know
in
what you
order
mean.
to
though,
get
'cause
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I mean, I
they
believe
make
it.
you do that shit. Like,
Yeah, I
and
believe
sometimes
it,
you don't
yeah.
even know that's gonna happen, and they like play scenes out. Like they do weird shit to females too, and like females don't know. And like you're
Don't they have to sign a
already
contract beforehand? I would assume.
there. I think some of them do.
Yeah, I think
They
they
probably don't read it.
But it's,
Nah.
it's a porn. It's
like a terms and conditions.
industry,
You check it and be like,
all that,
accept.
that's a dirty industry. Like,
I mean, yeah.
yo,
Like, what if they were the perfect mate though, and then they just dropped the bomb on you 3 months later?
no.
Like, y'all out here
You
slinging dick
can't.
for a
No,
living, yo.
that's what.
What if they take the Red Lobster
You
or
need to let
something?
me know from the jump.
But they're
what
not
you
going to do that. What if they're like the perfect
They're not
person,
gonna
yo?
do that because that's like you
Like,
don't know how people
yeah.
are gonna. But nobody's gonna be like, oh hey, I'm a stripper. Like, I mean, some people.
What if they say they're a stripper, but then 3 months later, they're like, yeah, I lied, yo, about that. Like, I'm really a porn star. Then you be like, yo, like, you're
can't.
done. You cut it like that.
You gotta go get tested.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Gotta
Yeah.
No, porn stars get tested.
No.
Like,
I don't give a
no,
fuck.
they already.
I heard there's a lot of diseases in that.
For real, yo.
Yeah,
They make it so strict. Like, oh,
They
you gotta
do
get tested
have strict
before-
laws.
They
but
do get you
sometimes
tested.
Yeah, but
If you
still,
still
like,
touch
what the
shit,
fuck?
like
I mean, yeah.
You're having sex with millions of people
Yeah.
every
But
fucking
nah,
day, all day
yeah.
long.
The only,
Like,
I mean,
sun up to
there's-
sundown.
I think it's a
like,
difference
fuck.
if they tell you one thing and then later on be like, nah, I really lied, because then you can be like, yo, you lied to me, so I can't trust you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
can't.
much,
It's
yo.
no deeper for
Yeah.
that for me. I don't need to do. I'm not about to.
I
do
mean, this
that
stuff out
shit.
here happens, yo. You never know, though. Like, cause they be regular people. Like,
yeah.
you said
I'm
the
not
shorty,
talking
the
about
shorty
someone
from.
lying to me. Like, you always want to turn something into some shit.
Yeah,
that
we
you
not
should
arguing
know,
today. We're not
yo.
arguing today. We had a good day, cause you know what happened last time. We had a good day.
Oh
Then.
my god.
I'm just talking
Whatever,
about if you what the
domestic
fuck
dispute
you
on
know.
camera.
What did you say, yo?
Or are you gonna go to the strip club and like pick up a female and fucking now you're about to date her? Like that. I'm saying you know. I'm not saying she fucking. You
Okay.
always
Yeah.
know.
Well, no, we're doing something. Yeah, I'm talking about something different than you are. You're right. So
Okay,
That's not my
so
You're talking about you willingly know they strip. I'm just talking about something completely different. Like you don't even know that they dropped the bomb on you. Would you
gotta
stay
get
with them?
off, like, get off
They just
my
go to
dick.
I
work
would
and you
stay
don't know
with
what
the-
they do.
I would date the stripper, yo.
you what?
Yeah. I'm
If
accepting.
it was a stripper
I'm
versus a
accepting
porn
it.
star, yeah, I'm
Like,
oh, yeah, if you had to
Yeah,
choose
Yeah,
one,
like if
I'm
you
with
had to
right?
choose,
I
I'm
ain't got
gonna go
no
with the
choice.
stripper.
Like, you
Nah, I
just
put up
like-
with shit, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like
It
you
wouldn't
would
bother
be
me.
like, if she had like a legitimate story, you'd feel bad and you'd be
Oh
like,
yeah,
like,
yeah. I'll be with
Okay, so I got confused somewhere along this question. Is it
Yeah, yo.
is it would
Yo.
you date the stripper or the porn star, or is it just stripper?
He said porn star. I said just stripper.
Nah,
I'm saying
I would
stripper.
date it, yo.
Male or
I would
female.
date it,
I'm
yo.
Oh, so
saying,
you just yes all across the board.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, all across the board, yo. Nah, I would be hella insecure about the porn star shorty. It wouldn't work, yo.
And then it's also just like, what the fuck?
Put her in them scenes with like superhumans, yo. Like, how you gonna compete?
Niggas got the tree trunks and shit, elephant shit, yo. Niggas
be lab experiments, yo.
Nigga, please, yo.
I couldn't do it only because I would feel like
isn't your partner supposed to be sacred?
Not even sacred.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like the most affluent person, but I feel like if you get to stripping, it's just like, come on, yo. Like, where's
Her body,
like you're willing to?
Not sacred.
Some people enjoy doing it. Some people enjoy doing it
another
because they like to
question.
dance naked, and why not get paid for it if that's
Why
what you
not?
want to do?
Like,
but
we've seen people we know, and I've seen people So.
Again, I'm not knocking it.
I'm not knocking it either,
I'm just
but
saying
I couldn't. Because like I could that mind state
that's yours.
You can't be an active stripper. So you a former stripper?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're a
something
former,
like that.
yeah.
I'm still like,
I might date you. But if you're active,
but male wise, I'm not dating a stripper. Like performer now, currently, no, that shit's gay. I'm not about to. No, like, I'm good. So I don't.
But would you strip?
No.
You wouldn't strip? Would you strip?
I wish I could. That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
I don't.
If I got my body right, you make money, yo. It's
Man,
money.
doesn't say yet. Would you strip?
Fucking crazy, yo.
I'm sorry, but if times get tough, like I know.
I wish I could.
Like,
no.
I got
have
these
too many
titties.
balls, like I could.
Like,
I
know.
But no, like,
Like,
my thing is
that's one
my
thing
thing
that
is
I
like
know.
having the courage to like.
If I got my body right,
naked.
it's a done deal, nigga. Look, it's a
know,
done
nigga.
deal.
If all else
My
fails.
check came in from my
Right,
part-time
like, if
job.
all
You know how
else
good it is
fails,
to
I
have
know
an
what I
extra
got.
couple hundred, yo.
If I ain't got nothing else, I got these titties.
Yo, I'm so good, yo.
No, I couldn't.
It's
like,
a bachelorette party, buddy. Like, yo.
I just couldn't. I wouldn't have the fucking.
Oh yeah, because it's all different
I wouldn't
types
have
of
the
stripping.
balls to fucking get naked and get on the stage. Even like not even naked, but like damn near naked, like and get on the stage of strangers.
wouldn't even
I
go
wouldn't
to
do
the
no
dance club.
stage. I'd probably do the private
where it's just,
party
like,
stripping.
topless.
Like going to the house stripping and
the
shit.
bikini
I'd
bar,
probably do
yo.
that.
I could do that.
Like, going to the
They're
house
just the
stripping.
top-
Yeah.
18-year-olds, 19
They
years
have
They
They
both.
never
Yeah.
take
Doing
Yes, yo, that's
Yeah,
all they do,
yeah.
yo.
Yes, I'll do
I don't
that.
see no lips
I
or
could
nothing
probably
in
do
them.
that. I could do that.
That should be so
I'm
weak,
fully
yo.
like everything is on the body.
Yeah, yo.
Fully.
I mean, you have underwear or thong on, whatever, but you
No.
you don't
I
show
have
it.
pants
No.
You just don't show
You
it.
gotta have, like, a
You
thong.
can't
So I
show
can't have
them.
pants
You
on?
can't show them
Oh,
in the
no, I'm
kitty,
not doing
though,
that.
yo.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
no.
doing that.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not doing that.
it's-
I thought I had pants on.
You know,
I
you
I
thought
love your pants
it was
on.
just my titties.
Why would you be trying to strip in pants, yo? Or like
He said
exotic
topless
dancing pants?
bars.
Yeah, I mean,
You
it's
don't show
topless.
your vagina,
Like
though,
you don't.
yo.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't. You
No,
still gotta
I'm
wear
not
like
doing that either.
underwear bottoms
No.
or something, and just no
No.
bra.
No. So I guess it's
Would
out
you
of
tell
question
him?
to
Oh,
date.
you already said that.
Yeah, I say if times get tough,
Would
I
you
know I
date
got
a
these titties.
escort?
Tough titties.
No.
It started out.
What happened?
When I did an escort, no, like nigga, that's the same shit. Like,
Didn't that work?
Oh, that's right.
I was asking, yo, just so we know, yo, just so we all
hit up the
clear.
pastor, pull up, yo.
Nah,
He's
yo.
with the
Chill,
shit.
yo. If I was going through hard times, I'd find some desolate old women, yo.
I would find me a sugar
feel like-
daddy.
But I feel like that market is
I
so
would-
lopsided.
I
Like
feel like
guys would never find work
I would-
in that type of field, yo.
I would
like,
sell dope. I would sling rocks before I fucking.
I probably
strip.
would,
Oh
too.
yeah,
Listen to me.
I'll do that
I'm gonna
too.
be out here like, give me. That's what I'm gonna do.
But if it gets tough,
I would
tough.
do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
What if it gets tough and the drug still ain't enough?
Yeah, like what if it's real
What the
tough?
fuck is niggas out here fucking moving shit and they fucking out here like.
Nah, niggas,
So you going to get yourself into that avenue and risk your
I
life?
feel like you risk your body, your life in a fucking strip club. Like,
Nah,
what the fuck?
nah,
it depends on where you
I don't
strip at.
know. Like,
I
what the
mean,
fuck?
You
Nah,
at certain
be
clubs,
safe, yo, like-
classy spots maybe, but you go
I
down
don't
the block,
want,
maybe
like,
your life might be in danger.
I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be groped. I don't want money thrown at me.
That's
Like,
the most fun part, yo. You ball it up,
Oh yeah.
I don't want money. No.
hit you in the head with it.
You know, even like not even like on a stripper pole. Like if someone just were to come up to you and fucking slap you with some motherfucking money, you know how disrespectful.
I
that
usually
shit
rub
is?
it.
What if it's
that
all
makes
20s?
sense.
I'm like,
What?
oh.
Sensually give that
No.
shit? No.
Brother,
I don't know you.
And I put it
like,
in the
no.
right fit.
as he said, he give him
And that
paper
could
cuts
be-
when he give it to
Yes,
him.
yo, and that could be anybody, like some old man come up to
It's
you and like
gonna
rub
be,
that
yo.
shit.
And they had the most bread, yo.
No, I'm good. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I can't.
Yeah, your coworker's grandfather gonna be in.
Yo,
I don't like the fact that stripping has become such a mainstream phenomenon either.
It
Though.
is.
Like that's annoying.
And people are making it to be like
because
this cool. It's
because
not
they
a
making
cool
it seem
thing.
like
It's
you
not
can
a
get
glamorous
mainstream
lifestyle.
celebrity success from being a stripper because like how many
that's
people
so
did it? Maybe
true,
like 3 people got on from being a stripper.
But why do you want to
Like,
do that? Like, why is that? That's attached to
I
your
agree,
name. Like, that's who you
agree.
are.
I
That's
guess they feel like
the
if you make it
brand,
all the way
like-
through, who cares anymore
Like
at that
again,
point?
Black China is who she is,
Right.
but like we know her as a fucking
I think-
stripper.
I think
We're
Cardi B
always
did
she's
the
gonna
same
She had the
dive
nerve
in.
to
Yeah,
try
Cardi
to
B
like sue somebody
what
for
the
leaking
fuck?
nudes. Like
And again,
Why?
What was it?
They
I
love
guess
it.
your
Naked.
children gonna see
Yeah.
that one day, yo.
they
so.
made it. They're out here. Like now they're
I
doing
guess.
clothing line. Like
Yeah.
whatever. You make it. You do a clothing line. You do makeup
or they
line.
think
Whatever.
they'll find like a rapper or something and
and they
they'll
have to
fall in
keep,
love
yeah,
with
like
them or
whatever,
something. It's
cool.
like, come on,
but like,
yo.
it's just like that's who you are, and I would never want to like. I don't want that to be who. I would never want that to be who I am, and people know me because
Yeah,
I'm only
I don't
famous
think it's-
because of that. If I never went out here and like sold like fucking
Like, what if you
niggas don't
don't
see
have
my
your
body,
looks?
like
Then, yeah, yo,
I don't
What
think
the
I
fuck?
could ever take anybody serious that I feel like is selling their morality short for money.
Yeah, yo.
Just selling their
And
morality
it's
short
people,
for
it's people out
anything.
here who
Body,
came from fucking
yeah.
shit and they
Yeah.
fucking made it without doing that shit. And what the fuck? If a nigga can do that shit and not sell his motherfucking body, like I can do
Yeah,
that
that's
shit
it.
and
Well,
not
let's
sell my
let's
body.
let's be honest.
Fuck that shit.
Guys can't sell their body as easy as women can because
still.
Yeah.
like
I'm just
Nigga,
saying. I'm
yeah,
just saying.
I
Like,
mean-
if a nigga can be at
Wow.
hard times, like bottom of the barrel, and me, and we're both on the same level, and he can come up without doing that type of shit. Like, why should I feel like
I would
I'm gonna-
compare
I'm-
women stripping to guys
wouldn't.
selling drugs.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
more of a
But I would do that shit in a heartbeat before I
Equivalent.
would fucking strip. Like,
But guys be out here selling that shit. They be out here.
yeah.
Yo,
they
it's this
definitely do.
Facebook
Yo,
group
You don't know how many people are on the low.
that
that don't
somebody
seem
just
like they're
added
on
me
the
to
low.
called
I don't mean like
bracelet
making like
Niggas
like
is-
selling gay sex. Like no, I'm talking about like
What is y'all talking
a
about?
woman be like, hey, I pay money for because women can typically just step outside, find a guy, and be like, come here,
Yeah,
and he
women
gonna
can
be with
sex
it.
whenever they want.
Because that's why guys is probably more prone to pay for it because it's like
That's fine. I'm just.
But it be women out here paying niggas for sex.
And there's 10 times as many guys paying
that's
for
what I mean.
sex.
Yeah.
Like
10
it's a
times as
lopsided market. Like it's not no because y'all got it easy in that
It's
regard.
cool. Kudos to you. That's what
Yeah,
you do.
so-
Like,
These
I don't
big
got a
little
problem
men.
with
You're
it.
not, so the consensus
not
says you're not
knocking it.
dating porn stars or
Right,
strippers.
no.
I'm
Except
not.
if you're
You
You
dating.
are. I'm not.
Taylor, you said yeah.
You
No.
are.
What, am I dating a
Would you date
stripper?
a stripper?
I don't know.
She's a great
I
person.
said a
out
former. A former.
there. She's not a stripper then.
They
yo.
got to be retired.
She's not a
Yeah.
stripper then.
They had to be
Yeah,
retired like years ago.
They had to hang their G
You're a
string
great
up.
person, yo. You're a great person.
Like
I
you
love
said,
you.
if you're a great.
I don't care if you was a prostitute.
He be
Please, I
drinking
really-
it out.
I be
He
really gonna
be
be
judging.
judging.
Oh yeah.
What? What are your restrictions?
Next topic, yo.
That is a good question though. Like,
What the fuck?
like what are is that? Did we talk
How
about?
far are you fucking?
Like, what are you not willing to
What are you
accept?
not willing to.
Yo.
What is it? I mean, because that list would be it's kind of hard.
That's
It's a
my
general
limit.
question.
Like
The only
that's
thing
what-
you're not willing to accept is a stripper.
I mean, there's
Nah,
other
there's
like.
more
But, I
shit
mean,
worse
besides
than
like,
that,
I'm
yeah.
saying like besides the normal shit. Like, I mean, there's regular normal shit that most people don't want to fucking accept. But I feel like
I don't want. You gotta be a former stripper. You can't be.
You gotta be a.
like it'd be like
I'm so dead.
if for me to date you, if you're selling drugs, it only can be weed. It can't be nothing serious as fuck. Like,
Well, that's putting a cap on their income.
right.
but I can't fucking date you if
Yeah,
if
that's
you're
true, though. I wouldn't
selling
date anybody,
some
yeah.
heavy
It has
ass
to be
drugs
just
though,
weed.
like cause. I just can't. Like, you can't just. The police
it's-
cannot just be
yeah.
rolling up in my
Rolling up in
motherfucking
that shit, yeah.
house.
I mean,
like,
they would do that for weed if it's enough of it.
Yeah, it happened to my cousin.
They gonna
He hit the
raid
cops
you.
for
but
that.
we supposed to
House.
be legal. Like, it's supposed
Even
to be
still, if you-
legalized.
it's- I
we
mean,
moving
they
to
got
house
DC.
raided, though,
Fuck
yo.
it. We moving to DC.
They still got
like,
limits.
I'm
like,
moving to
fuck it.
Colorado. Me and my fucking weed enthusiast fucking husband.
Good luck surviving the winter, yeah.
What?
They say good luck surviving the winter.
In
Don't it get
Colorado?
cold in Colorado?
It does.
It's
I
like
love
tundra,
Colorado.
yo, probably.
You been there before? I know.
Nah.
You love it just because
I
it's
see
legal over there.
like some of my fucking friends I went to high school with like live, they moved there, so I be seeing like Instagram shit.
I'm
Because
sorry
I
to
be
hear
seeing like the trails, the hiking trails, the mountains, and the fact that you can fucking smoke weed. They got weed in their food. It's like they got edibles.
Don't they got like a
like-
movie theater?
Yeah, like you can just go around and
that's
just smoke it. Like that shit is fucking tight. Like, what?
festivals.
I'm
420
glad
is
they
a
should
whole
open up a
celebration
fucking
day.
weed
Like,
dispensary.
That's one of my unwilling to accept. I don't think I could be in a relationship with somebody that smokes.
Don't. I hate that shit.
Smoking
That's
frogs, yo, smoking
Well,
frogs.
I can
nah.
because I am in a relationship.
I mean,
with
I'm
someone who smokes.
like
Don't
90%
ever.
sure I wouldn't be able to be in a relationship with someone who
Don't.
smokes weed. I definitely wouldn't be in a relationship with somebody who smokes cigarettes. Like,
No,
I can't do
no,
cigarettes.
I
Can't do
the fuck.
cigarettes.
No, but weed, no, yeah, just don't. Because it's gonna, and it's like, that's gonna annoy you. Like, why are you even gonna be
I would
with
either have to
somebody?
start
That's their
smoking or just
like,
get-
that's what
get
the fuck
annoyed
they
by
do.
them.
And like, I feel like,
Yeah.
I mean, smoking, that's something different. I'm like, cigarettes, that's different. I feel like, what
No.
the fuck? You should just try to help them. Like, you should
I don't
stop
help you do
this.
anything.
kick
Like,
this-
get away
You
from
don't
me.
have to, but I'm just saying, like, what the
I'll
fuck?
help you get
Kick
away
this
from
habit. But like weed, that's just like, you know that I smoke weed. If you don't like that shit, like, I'm not about to stop that
Yeah,
shit.
because I ain't
for
gonna
you,
stop
like,
for you. No.
And don't, I feel like, don't be annoyed that like when I want to do it and I gotta wait, I gotta hide the shit, I gotta wait to do it. Like, no, nigga, I'm gonna
That's
smoke my
smart.
motherfucking weed and be high and live my fucking life. You can't stop that.
You gonna
shit.
drive?
I mean,
You
I
can
wouldn't-
smoke weed.
I wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't
Yeah.
try to stop anybody
That's
from
the
doing whatever it
fuck
is they
out.
do. I just couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't be with somebody that does that because it's. Nah.
That's just
Rather not.
awful.
Definitely a deal breaker.
I couldn't be with somebody who couldn't be with me because I smoke weed.
Yeah.
Like I just
That's
couldn't.
a good one.
Like, I,
Doesn't that mean maybe it's the first choice?
like, I couldn't be like if they sitting there saying that like start nagging. I just couldn't be with you. Like
Oh,
don't
right.
even bother
Yeah.
talking to me if you're gonna be sitting there
And I mean,
making a
that's-
comment
that's
every single
basically
time.
The same as
Like yeah.
cigarettes. Like people that smoke cigarettes, like they're gonna pretty much smoke cigarettes. Like that's what they you smoke a cigarette 3-4 times a fucking day. People that
Yeah,
smoke
that shit be
cigarettes. So
long,
like
yo.
I'm just not. I
So
can't
They
do it.
so much. yo.
I'm not about to even tell you to stop. Like I can't. We can't. No.
See, like the blunt shit costs more, so you can't just run through that all willy nilly like cigarettes, yo. With
I mean, you can if you have enough money.
I don't know
to do
people
it,
who
you
chain
fucking
smoke blunts, yo. Like,
can.
but,
Fucking spit up
maybe
currency. You smoke it all day. We
That shit costs- I mean,
What
they
you
got-
gonna
I don't
do?
know
Put them to
regular-
sleep?
I don't know
Dog,
people.
you
I don't know
fucking
regular
day.
people who chain smoke blunts, yo. I mean, that costs a lot of money.
If you have the money to do it, there's people out here that have the money. To
People
do
make
it.
a budget for weed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
We know.
Nah, yeah, I couldn't do it. Also, I couldn't be in a serious relationship with somebody who has children.
Nope.
Really?
That's interesting.
Nah,
I had,
because I don't have
Still
any, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't need to put up with that.
About what?
but you never did. You never,
never did.
dated someone.
But I don't want to.
Yeah,
I've never
no.
nothing like no curiosity was like, I wonder
Even
how that
if
would
the
be.
person just was like that person was just a great
There's a
person.
reason I
Like
can't
it
do
was
that. I
just
knew there was a
a,
reason.
a great person.
That's gonna be awful.
I could do it, yo.
I used to
I
say that.
know.
I used to say that.
Christian's no cap. Like there's no cap. Like, yo.
Come on.
Yeah, yo, I'll take you as is, yo.
Come as you are.
Yo, flaws and all, yo.
Some of these things are more than just a flaw. Like some of these things are just like a kid. Like you don't have kids yet. Like now you gotta be.
It's a
If I had a kid, I wouldn't be able to make that because that would be hypocritical. But
Yeah.
I don't have any kids.
I
So.
used to say that, but then I dated this one guy who had a daughter, and like I fell in love with his daughter. That's what it was. But
Oh.
the thing was, what I don't like is the fact that when we stopped talking to each other, it was like I had to stop talking to his
That's the
daughter.
thing,
Like,
all that is just is
it was too much. Like
no,
it would just
I'm
hurt
good.
me because I missed her.
That's like, you
Like
talk to your ex's friends and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
it's
I
too
still
much.
do
That's
that.
weird.
They still talk to me. I talk to them. But they always tell me, yeah, I mean, y'all breakup ain't got shit to do with us or whatever. So, like, I'm still
but
cool.
that's somebody's daughter though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like,
I mean,
you
I
know,
guess, yeah.
That's way different.
you can't just reach out to
Okay,
somebody's
so-
kid and be
Mhm.
like, we have a relationship going on.
I don't,
Like,
I
nah.
don't know how to talk to kids that I don't know because I feel awkward.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Yeah.
I just like
Yeah.
I don't want to like no I don't want to be your friend like what
I'm
they
so
go
bad.
away I can't be like hey little guy
It's
like
not,
no
no,
you
it's
know,
not
like,
that.
it's
Like,
like
all right, it ain't like that. Like,
no I
it's
can't
not-
I
do
don't
it
even
yo.
see them their kids, yo. They never bring them around me, yo.
Oh well yeah
We don't ever get to that point, so I've never been there.
no
That's different. You're just dating. Like we're talking about in a relationship.
I've never
with
been in a
somebody.
relationship with somebody
But where
because
would
they always
you-
never
it
even really
cuts
been able,
off
he
by
said he's
that.
basically saying he
But
never
that's
really
not
was
the
able to
question.
see
Yeah,
how that
I
would
know.
go because he's never
I don't know how it will go.
yeah I don't want to
I know how it went.
Yeah,
the way
exactly.
it was,
I
it's
don't
just
know
like you
shit
find
is
something
no
that you
good.
bond about. Like you just find something that you, like me and the little girl. I did her hair. Like I would do her hair. We would watch movies and stuff together, and we would just talk about
see I
stuff.
couldn't I can't watch them kiddie movies like
Yeah, that's
if it ain't video games
It's not no
then you
kiddie.
probably not gonna
Look,
click
she
you know,
watched
me
the
and the
kiddie
kid.
movies I like. I never watched her
So
movies.
you showed her the old school ones?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
we would sit there, we
I
watch
thought
Hey
you meant
Arnold,
watching
like
the
we
new
watch stuff that I like 90s cartoons, stuff that I like.
You was putting some culture in
I
her
put her
life.
on the Lilo and Stitch, like what?
but
You
I
know,
I want
like
your
stuff
first
like
kid to be my
that.
motherfucking first kid. I don't even want kids, but if I did want kids, like we both, I want to go through that experience
Yeah.
together. Like I don't, what the fuck? You already been through it. Like you love
so
someone
good,
out. Like
yeah.
again, you may not be loving them anymore, but like you have a fucking the same blood runs through. Like that shit is fucking no. I'm not about to come into that situation.
Right.
Alright,
No.
but the gag
I'm
is,
good.
let's say you're 3 months in, and then the kid just pops up, hey daddy, hey
No,
daddy.
yo.
But then what?
That
Some
shit
people do
kinda
be
hectic
keeping their
because
kids a
they
secret,
do
though.
that. I was dating some dude and like he ain't told me a
I mean,
month
you're already
until a
in it.
month
What the
later
fuck?
that he
We're
had
gonna
a
stop
son.
talking, but
So what are you already in there, boys, dog, do
why are
then?
you
So,
always? I don't
doesn't matter,
understand.
Yeah,
yo.
porn star
Oh my
slash
God.
love.
True love is
With a
unconditional.
kid.
man.
Shut up. No,
Okay, I'll
there's
shut
certain
up.
things that I will accept and I won't, and you just don't have a cap. We need to cap. Like there needs to
But
be
I
a
don't
cap.
understand how they be
Problem,
keeping that
yo.
a
That's all I'm
secret
gonna
though.
say.
I don't
Safe
either.
place.
Like how can you keep that a secret? That's your whole
It just makes you
feed.
probably feel like they're not
Niggas
really
do
that
that-
big of a
niggas
part
do
of
that
that
shit all
kid's
the
life.
time.
If you can hide your kid,
Just
then they're not
no.
around that kid.
Hide they girl,
Exactly.
hide they kid.
Exactly. Why are you doing that? And it's like that should be one of the proudest things that you
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
have. Like, and you out here just trying
It
to
must be
deny
a part
it
of your
for
life.
someone. Like, what the fuck? No, that's your main focus in life, right?
Should
but
be.
you out here telling a lot of some female that she doesn't matter, or telling a lot of some nigga like he doesn't even matter right now. Your kid is what matters, and you gonna fucking lie or pretend. No, what the fuck?
Right.
No, that's awful.
No, I couldn't.
You gonna grow up and be like, yeah, I hid
Man.
you for like a couple of fucking months, but I love you. Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
I ran out of my drink. It's no more left.
But
Yeah.
I dated some
I'm only
dude for
gonna
like
take
a
this
month,
one
and then he
shot
tells
to
me a
close.
whole
I'm
month
not
later
drinking.
that he had a son.
I'm not drinking.
And that
I would
joint,
have been pissed.
I was
tonight.
like, I didn't know
You
how
want
to
some
feel. Like I was mad. My initial thought was mad. I was like, how could you not tell me that you have a son? Like, how are we
Yeah.
having conversations and speaking to each other
Yeah.
every day?
And I'm
And your,
like, why
your
would that?
son
That's
never.
not just gonna come up.
Like,
I
your
feel
son never
not
come
even
up.
not even trying for it to come up. Like I feel like it's just like throw up out the mouth. Like you just
Mhm.
want to talk about your
Right.
fucking kid. Like what the fuck? Or like
Yeah, I don't see how
somebody
somebody
says
could not.
something and it triggers you. But like what the fuck? How do you just
And I
shut that
honestly
shit
think-
off and you don't?
Yeah.
That's weird. Like
I
no.
honestly think after he told me that he had a son, and then like me thinking about it, I stopped kind of talking to him because it was just like, how could you do that? Like it makes me feel like, how you gonna treat me?
Right.
Like when it comes
If I
to
had a kid, they're gonna be everywhere. Like you're not going. Like it would be my screensaver. It would be
Yeah,
pictures
like,
of something. Like there's no way
like,
you would not be able to do
There
that.
was no
Like,
trace
you know,
of his
everywhere.
son though.
Car
Like I
seats
went to
in
his
motherfucker's
house.
car,
I went to
like,
his house and
everything,
everything. It wasn't
like-
no pictures
No
of his
bottles
house.
laying around or
Like
nothing.
no trace that he had a son. Nothing.
My man didn't even have a little plush.
He had no
or something.
pictures on Facebook. Nothing. Like it was like. It was nothing, and then he finally like he told me he had a son. And I'm like, for real? And he showed me a picture, and I was just like, yo, for real? Like,
And really, like, why
that's
are
the
you
seed,
even
man.
why are you even out here like worried about that? Like, shouldn't you be worried about getting fucking money and taking care of your fucking child? Like, why the fuck are you out here worried?
Well, I ain't gonna say
Worrying
you're not
about-
taking care. You might
yes.
be, but it's
I mean,
just,
yeah, but like,
weird
what the
not-
fuck? Wait until you are like at the stage where you're fucking ready to like seriously seek someone and like move on, so that your kid is not going through
That
all these fucking people and like that's just.
that's a whole nother thing you gotta think
I
about.
feel like you
too.
shouldn't even have the time. Like you shouldn't have the fucking time like here and there. But like if you have a kid, how do you even have the time to fucking
Right.
go out and do that shit?
I feel like I got a lot of deal breakers. Now I think about it.
Yeah, it's hella shit. Like no.
Alright, so that is a deal
But-
breaker for me then.
I weaved my way through and I found a good one. So we're gonna leave that there. Yeah. So
Are we about to do
yeah, we might as well get the
Oh,
closing shot going. We might have to. That's a whole different.
all right. I'm confused. I'm confused. Oh,
I finished all of this, so we had to.
wait a minute.
You about
I gotta pour my drink.
Oh yeah. Taylor brought her own exclusive, some type of vodka that she's not gonna share with us.
No more freezer pack. You know, upgraded to the thermostat.
Yo, when I seen that, I was like, yo, this is the greatest invention I have ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, my ice.
Yeah,
my
the ice pack with
Tell
the
the
flask.
cops and tell the cops from your lunch and shit. Man.
My ice pack flask. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, this has been the Busy Doing Nothing podcast. We are right in the middle of the conversation. I am your host, Mr. Freeminds. To my left, I have.
Taylor, aka Doc. To my left, I have.
Heavy J Heavy. To my left, I have.
Pastor Christian, man. Deacon DeWitt.
Wait, you can be a deacon and a pastor?
No,
He
yeah.
has no cap. He
Nah.
can be anything he wants to be.
It's a sliding scale.
Yes, he can be anything he wants to be, yo.
That's a split personality.
Shit just keeps going.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, share your thoughts, do all of that. Until next time. And I said ceasefire last week, and the next thing you know, 500 people got shot. So it's just like, come on.
Don't say it no
Like,
more. Yeah, we have disasters every week. Don't say it no more.
pray for the world. Pray for the world, yo.
Yes.
Church.